All right, so I want to talk about hangovers.
Oh God. Oh God. Blech.
So about a year or two ago, I'm gonna be 43 this year. Sometime around I was like 41-ish. Like I just started having epic hangovers. It was like
41?
yeah. So
That's when they started?
41 for me is when it
You're
started.
lucky.
Sometimes it's early or whatever, but like I used to bounce back. But like I might have a headache or something. I might feel shitty for a little bit of part of the day, but like I feel like I am like wrecked the entire day now after I drink a bunch. When did this start for you?
I feel like, so I'm now 40, so I definitely think it started like mid to late 30s. Not only, like you said, does it take longer to recover, it hangs around longer, but even like new hangover symptoms like hangxiety. Have you heard of that? Do you get that?
100%.
Where it's not just like, I mean, yes, it's the nausea, fatigue, just general feeling like crap, but now it's like, oh my God, now I'm worried about everything. Something bad is going to happen. I don't know what, but something. And that kills me.
What happens to me is and I've got this down, right? So 12 hours after my last drink, but about 12, 13 hours after whatever, like I can wake up, I could drink a ton the night before. When I wake up, yeah, I might be a little groggy, whatever, but I don't really feel that bad. 12 hours after though, whenever that last drink was, then my heart starts beating real fast and I get the whole anxiety thing. It's like my blood pressure feels like it goes through. It doesn't really, but it feels like it's going through the roof. My face will get flushed for like a period of time.
Yeah, that's so interesting. You're on that 12-hour delay. I feel like mine starts sooner. Like if I start or if I guess I quit drinking, I go to bed, even if it's like an hour or so later, I'll wake up in the middle of the night with the heart racing, anxiety already, feeling shitty, and then I'll get up and it just sort of goes into that day. And it might taper off, but oh my God, I feel like it even comes on sooner than it used to, I think.
So there's a zillion quote unquote hangover cures, hangover prevention medicines. There's two I want to talk about today. One of them I know you've tried. But the first one I talk about, I found out when I was in Key West, right? So the thing called the Booze Bandage.
Yeah.
So you slap this thing on your arm when you start drinking, and basically all it is a whole bunch of vitamin B1, and it's supposed to like keep, I don't know, whatever. It's supposed to replenish vitamin B1 after whatever. So the first time I tried the Booze Bandage in Key West, I thought, oh, this felt like it worked. Like, oh, if this felt like it could. The more I kept using it, though, the more it was like, I don't think this really works at all.
This was a fluke. Yeah, I've used those. I'm with you. The first time I used it, I think I had convinced myself that it did something. Not like I don't feel good, but not as bad maybe. And then I did it again and I'm like, no, I think the first go round I just didn't drink that much. I don't think they work very well. If anything, it's like scale of 1 to 10 of how bad you're gonna feel. If you're a 10 without it, you might be a 9 with it. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, it didn't do a whole. The other thing with the Booze Bandage that I found later on, like I tried it again when I'm drinking I'm drinking heavy, right?
Yeah.
Like partway into drinking, it was like my body didn't know what I wanted it to do. So it was like almost like it was trying to kind of sober me up as I was going, and then I was like, oh, like I feel way more drunk than I would have if I had just not done the Booze Bandage, because it's like this weird battle going on.
Oh my gosh!
And so it was like, oh, I'm way more rocked than I think I should be, because it's this weird thing.
Are we sobering up or are we not? What direction? Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of these products too, they market them like it's this hangover cure. And it's like I had a couple glasses of wine and I had, 4 or 5 drinks, not 15 to 20.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like the hangover cures are not for like nights of binge drinking. It is just, oh, are you over the age of 35 and you want like any amount of alcohol whatsoever? That's what you need. Like you can't even have a drink without something else as a hangover cure, because that's how easily you get them now.
The other one I tried, that I want to talk about, is Cheers. Have you seen Cheers?
That sounds familiar, but I don't think so.
So Cheers is these supplements, right? So you take it. They have you take 3 of these pills, whatever, after you drink at night before you go to bed, and then they have a morning after or whatever that's got like caffeine or whatever the hell else is in it. So you do these in tandem, and it's supposed to help. Again, like if you know, so its claim is that you're gonna feel like you drank half as many drinks as you had the night before. Again, I feel like that works if you have 7 or 8 drinks. Maybe I have 7 or 8 beer, right? So my case study for both of these, the Booze Bandage and Cheers, is Coors Light, like 15 to 20 Coors Lights. So we're gonna put this to the test. Do they actually do anything for anything like that?
Oh my God, yeah.
And so on nights if I've had like let's say I have 6 to 8 of them, then I'll notice that both of those, like the Cheers especially, like that help, like it helps. Like, okay, yeah, I feel like I had, I don't know about half, but it might feel like I had a couple less.
Something, yeah.
So it's like maybe works like, you know, if the hangover's like, okay, you're 100% hangover, like it dropped it to like an 80%. Like it'll take like 20% of the shit feeling away. But when you get up into a whole bunch of beers,
oh God,
then it's like it doesn't really do anything.
What about, have you tried it with like liquor or wine or anything, or have you only tried it with beer?
Yeah, and again, adding liquor to that mix, like if
oh my God.
Again, if it's just a couple, then yeah, it helps a little bit. But if like you're pounding shots, it's
like
not really
nothing at all. And I've even noticed, as far as hangovers go and how shitty you're going to feel the next day, the older I get, I have to choose what I'm drinking that night based off of what symptoms I want to tolerate the next day. Because I mean, you're going to feel bad, but it's like, how bad does the anxiety get? How bad does the spinning or the heart rate issue get? And I have found, not that this is like a cure or it's going to make you feel better or anything, but are you into tequila at all?
My wife likes to, we'll do tequila shots. I got sick on tequila once.
Oh yeah.
Back, so that was
so
it.
Yeah, I have never ever been a tequila person. I hate the taste of tequila. I've never done it until recently, because I learned that tequila does not cause the anxiety the next day. You might still feel kind of crappy if you're gonna, have a whole bunch, but you won't get the anxiety, the hangxiety, and that's what drives me insane. And so I started drinking tequila with club soda, and no joke, it's better. It is better. Like I can be at a party and I can just sip on my tequila and club soda for hours. Again, once you have so much, you're going to feel like crap. There's nothing you can do. But I have found if you're going to drink, I feel significantly less shitty with that than anything else.
Yeah, I wish there was anything. Like just they don't make hangover cures if you're going to drink your face off. They just don't.
They don't. Imagine the money we could make if we found something. But
right.
all they are is sodium and trying to get you hydrated again and pump you full of vitamins and
all the hydration stuff, whatever, like all those packets. Like it's like, yeah, it's just the same, you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, all right, like, great.
Somebody just told me this past weekend, they're like, apparently there's something everyone's taking before you drink and you don't get a hangover. And I'm like, what? And they said, I can't remember what it is. I've heard people talk about like milk thistle or something. I don't know. They said you take something before you drink and then you get no hangover. All these 20-year-olds are doing it. And I said, wait a minute. That's what it is. Yeah, they're 20. Yeah, it's not what they're taking. It's a 20-year-old is going to recover faster than a 40-year-old. It's fact.
There was another one called Chaser, and I remember on the back of the box for Chaser, right, there were these pills you took when, like, as you're drinking or whatever. But, like, the suggestion for Chaser was, oh, yeah, well, with every, like take these, the Chaser pills, but, like, have a glass of water every hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's not the Chaser pill. It's just you're drinking water the whole time.
What a new idea.
Like, that doesn't, yeah. Like,
take our pills with a buttload of water and you might feel better the next day.
I'll try some other ones because ever since I bought the Cheers online, obviously, that now all my ads are geared toward hangover cures and it's all this stuff. But like, none of it. Yeah, so far it's all a scam and none of it.
Oh yeah, and after this conversation, our ads will be like Booze Bandage, Chaser, Tequila, Course, anything else. We're just gonna get served all the ads, and we'll have to keep experimenting, I guess.
Yeah, if I find something that works, or can make me feel even half as bad, like half as much better after completely annihilating myself the night before. Yeah, we'll report back here.
All right.